Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits only temporarily those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Well, on people. Manners and respect. You know, after Mark Golding come out and do the noble thing yesterday, I do nothing wrong, in my book. I see him do nothing wrong. Him not go out there go disrespect nobody. Him address corruption. The thing where I hold the country hostage. The thing where I hold on the country. The thing I keep with poor people and make we are sorry for ourselves and say, this is the thing set, man. We are third world after Jamaica, after America. But if you say we can better, if you listen to the brother talk about corruption, the real definition of corruption. So when we hear Bobsy Granger come out, it's like Mark disrupt Parliament or Mark cause this. When Anna Mark tells such man to get up and walk out, the man talk about corruption. But the problem is, he expressed right there before everybody eyes what Mark was saying to be right. That your wife shouldn't be the Speaker of the House while they be Prime Minister. Because if your wife was not Prime Minister, it wouldn't burn your soul. He wouldn't burn your soul.
Care for me again. You care for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You care for me again. Care for me again. You care for me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, miss away, eat the yellow rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste for most of the statue. Say we like a catch you, but we got in a figure you. Take the spit of money, gal and say that is not you. One day the man above him up, him a got up. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly by like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me, 300% praise. It burn me, garbage pile up the day. It burn me, give the teacher them raise. It burn me, I see corruption face. It burn me, mash down the people them house.
The people. So you can hear Bobsy and Tom Tavares, Vincent, the Senator of the House, come out and blame Mark Golding, backing a corrupt trail ahead, backing corruption. I wonder why they're backing corruption. Are they corrupt themselves? Why are they backing corruption? Most Jamaicans want corruption to leg off of them neck, brother. Most Jamaicans want the corruption to come off of our neck, brother. Most Jamaicans want this corruption to come off of our brother. We grandpit them not gonna have nothing when them boy get fat and come out of office. Man rich and can't tell Integrity Commission 3 years in a row how you get the riches. And them a type of people them are supporting. SSL mash down Angle Prime Minister alone getting money out of SSL. That's the system. Them are back. 6 alleged criminals were gained riches by criminal means. The illicit 6 is been blocked by the Prime Minister and his wife. That's the type of sitting that them are back. 3 years in a row this year. It'll be, but they pay no statutory declaration. Taxes are done. In the country are presided over by the leader. This is the man, them people here are back. Man no sign a code of conduct. And none of them are chat no sign a code of conduct either. Them not a mouth for chat. So I'm going to talk to them now about Bobsy Grange first. Them touch down in a Tavares Finso. I'm going to tell you who this man is. Because, remember me tell you this man, you know, go on WikiLeaks, go check out Bobsy. So me go on WikiLeaks. I'm going to read the file for Uno. Where them I say on WikiLeaks. I'm going to see the woman come out in a farm and denying this or say anything against this. She just make it fester out there. Bloggers are talk about it every now and then. It in the sphere. It's on WikiLeaks. This is a Bobsy file. Who come out, come take up for a man like this. So me I wonder why Una come take up for a man like this. Is it because you know corrupt? Let me read what WikiLeaks say about Bobsy Grange. Because no found never know, you know. Because some people are going to them as the boy. We need to find out who we are boy. You know? That's why Jamaica cannot get better. Look, people. Let me read this. WikiLeaks. Classified by ASAT DCM Ronald S. Robinson for reason 1.4, B and D. C, 1C. The February 8th murder of Andrew Bunman, Hope, the leader of Spanish Town's one other gang, while Hope sit in vehicle registered to Jamaica Labour Party JLP Member of Parliament, Olivia Bobsy Grange. So, Bunman sitting down in a vehicle that was registered to Olivia Bobsy. Some of them people are not in a mouth to come out, come talk. Some people need to leave office while they can. Before the bright light of social media start finding and digging up. No for now go tainted. What different is this? No for should have stepped down before social media gets so loud. So, I read this way again. The February 8th murder of Andrew Bunman Hope, the leader of Spanish Town's one other gang, while Hope sit in a vehicle registered to Jamaica Labour Party, Member of Parliament Olivia Bobsy Grange. Again, draw attention to the deceased man's ties to Grange. Witnesses allege that it was a JCF officer who shot Hope and would not permit officers to remove his body from the vehicle. Did I hear that? The JCF had to call in reinforcement to restrain angry residents and to secure the crime scene for investigation. Gang supporters torched the old courthouse, burned cars, and mounted roadblocks. A probation office was firebombed, causing extensive damage to the building and cars parked on the ground. Government offices and schools were closed and bus services were terminated for 2 days. Following the uprising, police contacts stated that Hope was parked in Grange's vehicle in the Spanish town when several men dressed in khakis alighted from another vehicle and shot him 11 times. The police theorized that the assailants were members of the rival People's National Party (PNP) affiliated Klansman gang. The murder of Bunman is the second killing in 2 years of a prominent gang leader with ties to Grange. Ironically, in August 2004, former One Order gang leader Oliver Bubba Smith was murdered in a vehicle that was also registered to Grange. And them people come chat to it. And them people come chat to it. So what do you want to say? What going on, sir? How would you put this? 2 criminals dead in a vehicle registered to this woman, and she don't come out of office, you know. People still have vote for them and come push up their face like them as somebody. Oh, them are sitting at the pan me out, or not me, them sitting at the pan. These are the people that come support. Wait till me read. Dan Tavares. Wait. These are the people that come out and come say, what? Mark corrupt or something? What is going on here, people? Set a 2 criminal gang member dead in a 2 separate car registered to Bobsy Grange. Was she calling the shots? Is she the Don? Because the other day I watch a documentary in Jamaica where this brother from England went out there and talked to some local gang member, them cover up them face in an interview. And they must say anybody who fund the gang is normally the Don. Because you have the money, them have the resources. So anybody fund the gang, they are the Dons. So in a case like this, where 2 criminals dead in a car belong to Bobsy Grange, would you say, according to what the gangster was saying in the interview, the documentary that we all watch, that this woman is also a Don? These are the people coming out, come talk, and know say the file not clean. Because the news media out there now dig up their file, you know. Afraid of them. These are the people. I don't think them have no moral authority to even come around and come talk. Messing up the word honorable right next to them name like we're stupid. Let me continue and read. Where WikiLeaks say this is a woman involved in a. Chick say people are idiot, man. No fun of a go, you know. No fun of a go, man. Backside. So the murder of Bunman is the second killing in 2 years of a prominent gang leader with ties to Grange. Ironically, in August 2004, former One Order gang leader Oliver Bubba Smith was murdered in a vehicle that was also registered to Grange. At that time, the JCF questioned Grange about her relationship with Smith, but there was no formal investigation. How Jamaica forget better? How the bloodbath will stop? How crime will stop? Not to mention Chang, and I will read his also. In our WikiLeaks, he's the Minister of National Security. There could have been a higher office than that to put a man for, with that record that is in the WikiLeaks. I will read his also. So these are the characters we have in our country running it. How is it Jamaica is going to get better with this? They are choking the life out of Jamaica. Jamaica, they change. These are the people who put on suit to come in the parliament, get 300% raise, pounding desk. I come out, come beat Mark Golding because he might beat corruption. What? I don't know the background stay, sir. Let me continue to read. Ironically, in August 2004, former One Order gang leader Oliver Bubba Smith was murdered in a vehicle that was also registered to Grange. At that time, the JCF questioned Grange about her relationship with Smith, but there was no formal investigation. In response to media inquiries, Grange stated that she registered the car in her name to help out one of her constituents. That's it. No investigation. She just tell police, say, Cho, we get a car for them to help out the constituents. And 2 different times, criminals in their car. Dan gang member. So gang member run your constituents. People may ask. Because they may watch the documentary, you know. When the gunman with the face cover, telling the guy who interviewed them from England, that documentary is out there. That the people who fund the gangs are the dons. Because they don't have money to buy guns and bullets and cars like this. Would you say this like a Dante? Coming out here running off on the mouth. We should retire while we can. Go one side, go sit down. We're tired our country gets strangled by crooked politicians. We the citizens want change, but the politicians want to keep it the same way. Why? We the citizens want the country change from a corrupt country to a clean country where all can live in. But politicians are dragged we down the same way. Mark is talking on behalf of us. A very anti-corruption conversation they wanna have. The payman and crew them get up. Alibaba and the 40 thief run out. It's like when they turn on light and roach. Because corruption cannot dwell in a light. Corruption love dark, murky place to dwell in a. Corruption dwell in a society of darkness. Hide everything. Corruption cannot dwell in a society of transparency, light, integrity. Corruption can't do this, sir. Corruption needs criminals, criminality to survive, darkness to survive, lies, cover-ups, thieving. That's what corruption needs to survive. So what Mark Golden is doing, putting on some fire, shedding some light on corruption, he burned the whole of them with a bad background, bad character. Look when I read a WikiLeaks pan, the big old minister of gender who have come out with a long statement. I'm going to talk about Tavares and done. You guys need to know these people. You guys need to know these people coming out. It seems as if they don't want to go against the status quo. They don't want this thing to stop. The gravy train run. Do not stop it. Corruption. Love certain character. We're going to talk about it, people. Because them think say, we're stupid boy, we are idiot. Eh? Think we're stupid boy, we are idiot. Now, man, we're going to read out on the backside file. The whole world need to know what we have in the office and why UNO might be coming out backing corruption. The world need to know why UNO might be coming out backing corruption. Is it because UNO corrupting the damn self too? Huh? So, a second gunman in a car, Bobsy grade registered. Nobody, young people, them don't even know all these things, you know. Most Jamaicans don't know these things. If we not take them up and read, so we don't know these things. But anyway, we'll do the research, don't worry. At that time, the JCF questioned Grange about her relationship with Smith, but there was no formal investigation. No investigation. In response to media inquiries, Grange stated that she registered the car in her name so to help out one of her constituents. She registered the car in her name to help out. People, who does that? Me a picnic. Not even a picnic name. Look here. It's only a picnic. And your wife and them think they register car in her name. You know? And your youth, as soon as they reach certain age and start work, you hurry up and get it out of your name. Not even your family member. You put your name on a car for drive around. What a liability, what a responsibility. And you trust such people who are gang members. Gang members, shoot out in a car. Police are asked no question. No investigation is done on that up till now. Her excuse was, sure, there's a help out some of them constituents. There's a help out some of them constituents, a constituent. So whenever you are going, we could continue. Tracy, During a 2003 media interview, Gray said that being an MP and community-oriented activist required that she be in contact with many different kinds of people, and that I see people as people. I owe no pretense, and I can dine with the kings and walk with beggars because I am in touch with the community. People believe that I am involved, but I am not involved in any criminal activity. In private, however, Grange was more forthcoming with NAS director regarding her relationship with Hope. Shortly after an October shooting incident following a peace meeting between the one other than Klansman and Klansman, Grange said that she had attended the meeting and had been accompanied in her vehicle by Hope when gunmen opened fire on her motorcade. So she in the vehicle with the gang member. Gunman open shot pan her account to me reading a WikiLeaks. Yeah. And them are people that come out come beat Mark Golden. And them are people that come out come beat Mark Golden for yesterday after they liberate them, disgrace themselves and disgrace Jamaica. Give Jamaica another black eye. And what you got? Shortly after an October shooting incident following a peace meeting between the one order and Klansman gang, Grace said she had attended the meeting and had been accompanied in her vehicle by Hope when gunmen opened fire on her motorcade, killing a nearby motorcyclist. Grinch matter-of-factly told NAS director that she had known Hope since he was a boy and that she considered herself to be his mentor. And them are people that come talk to Mark Olin. Tell them we're going to take a seat. One side. Back up. Come with there. Back up. Back up. Come with there. She repeatedly described herself as a product of West Kingston, that she understood the way things work there, and that Hope is the least of the evils. She said further that she did not think of Hope as a criminal. Gang member were dead by I'll know that woman in Uganda investigation. I'll know that woman in Uganda investigation, people. Just tell police what you want to tell police. Because politicians in Jamaica are above the law. How many times you tell them a page? If a politician in Jamaica swerving like that, both sides of the road, even banging into vehicle, and that Jamaica police would have drive or ride up next to that vehicle. But to find out that is a politician driving the vehicle, do you think the Jamaican police officer would have tell that politician to pull over, or they would tell him to proceed? Would the Jamaica police officer arrest a drunken politician? Can Jamaica police officer arrest politicians? Aren't our politicians above the law in Jamaica? No wonder this a woman that tell police this. No investigation. No link to gang investigation. How much people should get killed? I wonder this. I mean, a gang. You're so close to them in a car, you register a vehicle to them. So you fund the gang them. This is like how this woman fund the gang. So go back to the documentary when we watch the other day. When these young gangsters are saying that whoever buy the guns and the thing, them fund the gang is the Don. Whoever fund the gang, them are the Don. Jaja. She said Hope is the least of the evils. Gang member shut up, boy. You know? I wonder who she know is worse. Ah, boy. She said further that she did not think of Hope as a criminal. Gang member, you know. Gang member. Right. We in a serious trouble. Jamaica, we in a serious trouble. Crime now done, none of them are people here. No, sir. No, sir. People know you may say. Jesus Christ. This is serious. We read this before, people, but every time I read it, the hearing a minute back. Turn up. Andrew Bonman Hope, the leader of Spanish Town One Other Gang. Bobsy Grace says she not look upon him as a criminal. And him is the least of the problem. Bonman Hope, the leader of Spanish Town One Other Gang. Get murdered while he sat in his car, registered to Jamaica Labour Party member of Parliament, Olivia Bobsy Grange. She said, him a criminal. He's a good boy. Jaja. Nah, man. And the JCF asks her a question, and the woman said, boy, I should do something for you. You know, come here, mentor, you know, I help out somebody. 2 cars. 2 gang member. Not the little youth who just graduate from school and I try. Not the lady down a market or, you know, somebody else. Gang member. Gang member. Them a woman that talk to Mark. Tell them to put up. We out here. We will do the work. Because Jamaica have to change. Because I'm in touch with the community. People believe that I am involved, but I am not involved in any criminal activity. In private, however, Grange was more forthcoming with NAS director regarding her relationship with Hope. Shortly after an October shooting incident, following a peace meeting between the One Other Than and Klansman gangs, Grange said that she had attended the meeting and had been accompanied in her vehicle by Hope when gunmen opened fire on her motorcade, killing a nearby motorcyclist. Grange matter-of-factly told NAS director that she had known Hope since he was a boy and that she considered herself to be his mentor. So him turned a gangster. Oh, this man turned a gangster if him man be a mentor. And she come out and say he's not a gangster. He's not. Wow, Jamaica people don't come here. And them are people around the country. How crime figure down? Them are people now go want Mark Golding going night, you know. I mean, I tell Mark Golding to protect your head back. Corruption are like light on them, turn upon them. I tell you. Corruption are like when light turn upon them. All right. She repeatedly described herself as a product of West Kingston. That she understood the way things work. I'm sure you do, ma'am. The way things work there. And that Hope is the least of the evils. She said further that she did not think of Hope as a criminal. Ha ha ha. Ah boy, words on the street that you and Hope were let the people them think of what going between you and Hope. What a thing, yeah. When NAS director pointed out that an individual who is the leader of criminals and who directs criminal activity is himself a criminal, Grange agreed, but seemed genuinely unable to grasp the concept. We say crime now done under them people, yeah. And them a crime monster. And them a fund the crime. Them are the dons. They are above the law. Even though the investigator point out say anybody way a criminal, a fund criminal activity, she still didn't grasp. Say the man is a criminal. Jamaica people, what them do to the country? And them people that come talk to Mark Golding. You go take a couple seats one side and go away. Go away. Leave office. So many of you should have resigned long time. So many of you. Background grimy. Well, no, sir, man. No, sir. This don't look right. When NAS director pointed out that an individual who is a leader of criminals and who direct criminal activities is himself a criminal, Bobsy Grange agreed, but seemed genuinely unable to grasp that concept. that concept. Leader, 300% raising. That's why the blood in Jamaica will continue. Then go look at the Minister of National Security background. No wait till me read about the senator here. Hold on, man. You don't see what going on in Jamaica, you know? A gang and the government. It's like a criminal organization them run out there. She don't get the concept. Calm has since been restored to the old capital. Schools and businesses have reopened and the investigation into hope skilling continues. Unfortunately, incidents such as these demonstrate that the relationship between criminals, politicians, and violence are still widely tolerated in both sectors. Politician and the private sector. Now you are going, the crime situation now stop. The people who stop it that cause it. The people who should stop it that cause it. By car, gang member. What do I say by give them? You think say them buy gun give them to? What do you think say buy weapon give them to? If Bobsy Green can buy them car. They buy weapon give them to? What the hell is going on? And this a woman I run up her mouth for Mark Gold. The lady go sit down and have a couple seats. Please go take a couple seats. You don't should me no office the way I talk about honorable. Where? And I know me that you come out, come defend yourself on this, you know. I would like to hear what you have to say on this. There's two sides to a story. I'd like to hear your side. Which journalist in Jamaica is going to dig this up and put it in our face and ask her some questions? I'd like to hear from you regarding this. All these allegations. If me and them are sitting in my background, me could work at McDonald's, you know. I could not get a job at McDonald's. If I have anything like this in no cable, no WikiLeaks, anywhere about me, we couldn't work at McDonald's. Couldn't work there. Still widely tolerated. Criminals, you know. Unfortunately, incidents such as these demonstrate that the relationships between criminals, politicians, and violence are still widely tolerated in both the political and private sector. It was Grange Condor in the October discussion, not her close associate with a known criminal, that we found most illuminating. Hold on there. It was Grange's Condor in the October discussion, not her close association with a known criminal, that we found most illuminating. Many Jamaican politicians continue to maintain mutual beneficial links with such figures, but most do a better job than Grange of maintaining a fig leaf of deniability. So she back. She never denied the thing, according to where I read there. She back it up. So, like them I say, so many politicians continue to maintain mutual beneficial links with such figures. Let me go to the next man. That was Bobsy. She come out against Mark. Now once I pull up a few files, we don't go too far. I just leave me dig off of the ground. Coming have the time if pull up much files, you know. Me just, you know, scratch out the leaf off of the ground and the soil exposed and the things that pop out to me. Just like that. Let's start to the Senator of the House, Tom Tavares, Finson. We never play them argument to the people. Because I now play it on my page to give them no relevance. Me now go play the garbage where them a spew on my page to create to give them no relevance. Let's see who Tom Tavares, Finson really is. The man where you say I beat Mark Golding, they say Mark Golding wrong this and that and yeah. And backing a corrupt leader. Are these guys benefiting from corruption? Watch this. Do you remember who is You know who is Tom Tavares? Some of you guys remember. But I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to remind you who the Senate of the House really is. And why these people might be coming out backing a crooked leader. And are going against the corruption who did nothing wrong. More than point out that your wife cannot be in office and be the Speaker of the House. On top of that, blocking reports from the Integrity Commission that's supposed to come to the people. The six need to be known. Your taxes. You run out of Parliament yesterday because those are the things that the opposition are bring up. That you cannot be a Prime Minister for the third year. Your statutory declaration cannot be verified by the Integrity Commission. You cannot tell the Integrity Commission, oh, you're the wife so rich. These are the things the man bring up and more. Concerning issues and topics that the whole of we want to know. Mark Golding is working for the people, not for himself. And he find that out real quick. So true when he could have finished his presentation in a parliament, is it to know some work for the people? And the time when he take to write his speech, in presentation, and it means so much, coming from his heart to us, he still find time to go up on a roadside, a street side, and finish his presentation. Because Mark Golding is finding out more and more he's working for us. The others don't really realize that. So we can find out who this man, Tavares, Finso, will run up his mouth. Who else will run up their mouth, boy? Shove them out. Who else will run up their goddamn mouth? Who else? What on there? Let me tell you who is this man will run up his mouth. I mean, I go back. Not far. Not far, people. Me now go back too far. Just October 2021. Because someone will collect some of that. Leah Tavares Finse, the mother of Christopher Darkpaw Linton's child, wrote on Instagram. Remember, Darkpaw is a criminal. Was cut down by law enforcement in Jamaica. He was a career criminal in and out of prison. The man we are talking him, Tom Tavares Finse, the Senate of the House. Watch this. I may have a question to ask him too. These guys' connection with criminals coming out and run off their mouth. We're not TVJ, RJR, JVC. We're not them the type of people. We're not nationwide. We're going to pull up on a file and we'll put the connection together, paint it beautifully so the people can really understand. Big up on the visually impaired. Well, listen to me, and you can't see me. Bless upon yourself. For the ones that can see, but not hear call us. Let's continue. This is taken from the book of Loop News. Leah Tavares Finse, the mother of Christopher Darkpaw Linton's child. So the criminal have a child with the senator daughter. But before we go further in the thing, because when I read it, you know, from longer time I have them there. How did a man like Tom Tavares Finse, senator of the House and lawyer and all them things there, how did a criminal cross path with your daughter? Because I'm thinking that your daughter no go, when it's a criminal no go, do they go to the same school? They attend the same college? Them go to the same club? They go to the same church go worship? What them go to? Then they go to the same place go vacation. Me don't like to know. I'm just curious. How did your daughter met a criminal, ended up breeding a daughter? Police cut him down later. These are the people who backing a corrupt leader. I'm reading people. Me not making up a thing. These are the people who run out per mark. Anti-corruption argument. Something that we want to hear. We've been waiting for so long to hear somebody come out and call on up on the corruption. How the first anti-owners ever get called up about him corruption? First. And the first ever hear Mark Golding like that also. We have paid Mark Golding to go chat like that. A long time I beat Mark Golding verbally on my page with me 2x4, come him up. Go out there. You have so much rock stone pile up and you fling them Mark Golding. Mark Golding have so much ammunition and him nah draw them pan a man there. Nah draw them. You know what video me do? I beat Mark Golding. You know what video me do? You know what video me do? I beat Mark Golding say, Mark, you have so much ammunition. Take out that big bomb there. Yeah, man, give him the rocket launcher now. Yeah, man, the rocket, give me the bigger one. You have so much weapon, Mark. Nah fire them. The man not declare the asset, brother. Number one, he cannot chat to you. 3 years in a row, he not declare asset. Mark, I got declare him asset this year. 2 years in a row, Mark declare him asset. We already saw it that the Integrity Commission did approve Mark Golding. And him also asset. And him also signed the code of conduct. None of them man over the sun do that. And of them have the loudest mouth. You know, you're nothing from the Senate or the House, Tavares, Finson, because they said nobody under Andrew no sign the code of conduct. And of them people can run up their mouth. We said, go one side, go sit down. Who else want to run up their mouth? Because there's a fall for you out somewhere out here. Who else want to run up their mouth? Who else want to jump into the fire? Who else? Who do you think we're the news media? Do you think we get paid for this? A country me now. I'm verbally color enough for my country, my grand picnic. And I don't know, not time for teeth. Let's continue and read who them people there is. I can run up on them out. Go and sit on one side. Who else want to step out? I don't know, man. Let me do my work here, man. Come run up on the mouth and no file, no clean. What? Have a couple seats. Take a couple seats. Nobody want to hear from you. Move up. Bunch of criminals. Let's read all over again, man. Leah Tavares Finson, the mother of Christopher Darkpaw Linton child, wrote on Instagram that she will miss the reputed gang leader following his death at the hands of police on Monday. The daughter of the senator said she missed the gang leader. They ask again, how does a gang leader get so close to your daughter? He was washing a car. He used to work at the house, cut the lawn. We don't know. He come to you for your help as a politician. I used to help him. Him and the daughter got same school, same college, same church, take the same bus, same car, same taxi. How did the daughter meet this gang leader, this gang member? Me just curious. Because we don't know, you know. I don't want to come out, come chat. Have a couple seats, boy. The vloggers who do them work, you know. No fun to get. Keep on playing, man. Come on for Andrew own, for Mark Golding. Come on for him. Back up. Remember, me beat him the most, you know. I mean, no PMP, I'm in a labor right. But when I see one man a shine a little light, I want to bring a little change. And the whole not try drag it. Like we want to keep Jamaica in the blood right in. The crime and corruption right in. We feel that it's in. There a problem with you guys. A open season. There a problem with you guys. I mean, I pull up your guys' file. This is the Senate of the House, you know. I run off him out, you know. Against long speech. We not going to play people. We don't want to hear the garbage from the platform. We not give them no relevance. So, Tavares Finson and Linton share a 10-year-old son. 2024 now, so boy, what? 13 now. Me wonder how gang member get to breed a daughter. How? How gang member breed a daughter? What a thing. You're the senator, the old big liar type of light-skinned people. How? I'm just curious how did she meet him? What a man lucky, man. Boy, I'm lucky, sir. Some men are really lucky, you know. Some men are. Some guys are bad. Some guys are bad in luck. Some guys are bad in luck. Them a come chat to people, boy. Maybe go take a couple seats. So, and them thing in a loop news, people, by the way. And I'm not pull out of my pocket. Bobsy Grange. Fair something over WikiLeaks anyway. And I know many should come out, come debunk it. And what would I like to hear from her about all these allegations against her name? About gang member get murdered in a car we registered a Bobsy name. And hear me I read again. gang member breed politician daughter. Let's continue. Tavares Spencer and Linton share a 10-year-old son. In a post to Instagram stories, Tavares Spencer wrote, "I will miss you, Papa Bear, my dark paw. Watch over us the right way now." We know you are gonna. Our baby father, she have a right to love him. Me not knock that. Human being fall in love with some of the worst thing, if you know. You can fall in love with your capturer. The Stockholm syndrome, right? So this is what she writes, you know. This is the man we I chat this a while ago. Theme daughter. How she get breed by criminal? I want to know. How criminal come near your home? Criminal go to school with the daughter. How they meet at the club. Oh, they will take taxi one day and them get the number. Oh, you know, bus down to JUTC bus. I want him to wash your car. How him come in contact with the daughter that he can breed at it. Hold on, let me continue to read. In a post to Instagram stories, Tavares Spencer wrote, "I will miss you, Papa Bear, my dark paw. Watch over us the right way now." Tavares Spencer is a popular socialite. What she is? You know what a socialite is? Them now come where we come. They now walk where we walk. Paris Hilton and them type of people are socialite, okay? To make you get in your head. Paris Hilton, those people are socialite. You get what I say? So you understand the caliber people who are socialite. Dark Paw is a criminal. Was. Socialite. Socialite. So Tavares Spencer is a popular socialite and the daughter of a noted Queen Counsel and President of the Senate, Tam Tavares Spencer. Linton was gunned down by law enforcement who intercepted him in Elliston Flats, St. Andrew shortly before 2 p.m. on Monday. A release from the police stated that the police intercepted a vehicle in which armed men were believed to be traveling in the area. The law enforcers reportedly commanded that the vehicle be stopped. The police reported that Linton alighted from the vehicle and opened fire at the police, who returned the gunfire and Linton was shot. A .45 pistol was seized following the incident, and a police source confirmed that a woman was detained for questioning following the fatal shooting. The woman was reportedly driving the car from which Linton alighted and opened fire at the cops. I wonder if I the same data there. I wonder if I see a woman there. Did I drive the car? Who was driving the car? And the senator daughter was driving the car? Do you think? I don't know. Say a woman, they never call the woman name. But I never like the death of this brother either. Come out and do a video against it. Taking up a dark path. Because them say it was a known gang. How they find a car with men in it and go one gun in it? Just that type of gun. Like a cheap gun. A gang man, them that type of gang, they have bigger gun than that. So I believe the man was taken out cold-bloodedly. That's how I feel. They feel them cut down dark path. Cold blood. Me do video anything now. Let's read a little bit further, get to find out what's going on at the funeral when the man dead. Bring the senator daughter, a criminal, we get to understand, say, him girlfriend love him, and I shall tell you, put on badness, put on badness, put on badness. Because I did video on it. We say, him about Tam Tavares, I'm father-in-law, regardless of a bad man. Of course, we know the father wanted to change also. He probably want to help you out. So you put on gang. He must can pull a string for you so you get some job or something and change your ways because you're breeding data. Regardless, a child is into play, you know. And you know, grand people feel about them grand picnic. It no matter who give them data it. So, them, what more to talk about? These are the people who attack. No sermon at Dark Paw's funeral. No sermon. People remember me do the research, you know. I wrote me, I do. The officiating pastor at the funeral for reputed gang Hold on, people. Because you know I have to get it right, you know. Yeah, man, people. And them people that come talk. Who them I talk to? Someone if you come go up, take a couple seats, and don't come run up on the mouth about you. Act like you have any dignity and no character. Boy, yeah. No power, no. I gotta go down in history. History is not going to be kind to many of you guys. You don't see it. So let's go. The officiating pastor at the funeral for reputed gangster Christopher Anthony Dagpaw Linton was last Friday prevented from delivering a sermon as the time allotted for the proceedings by the security forces had been exhausted. The service, which was scheduled to begin at 11 a.m. in the chapel at the Dovecot Memorial Park in St. Catherine, got underway at about 12:30 p.m. It was supposed to start at 11, 2:30 rather. A long time that, man. Long delay. Under the watchful eyes of members of the security forces, with mainly relatives and close friends in attendance. The 35-year-old Linton, the reputed leader of the Dagpaw gang, is the leader of a gang, but they managed to breed the senator daughter, was killed on October 11, 2021, during an alleged shootout with the police in Elliston Flats, St. Andrew. The police reported that shortly before 2 p.m. that day, lawmen acting on information intercepted a vehicle in which armed men were believed to be traveling. When signaled to stop, Linton allegedly exited the vehicle and opened fire. The fire was returned and he was shot. People, I don't believe this, you know. I did a story in support of Dagpaw against the killing or him dead. Because I believe if you want a criminal as a criminal, do it the right way. Don't just murder people like that. I want it to be done the right way. Don't just tell me, say, a bunch of man, you get intel, say, a bunch of man are driving a car if you go do this, that, and the other. And police shoot up the car, say the man, pull over the car, and one man come out with a little pistol. Me never believe that in a Dagpaw's death. Remember Carlos tell you that. Me never support the death of Dagpaw. On this platform, me bash that. All them kill Dagpaw was wrong. Remember, you know, man. And for the people. If you're a criminal, they're a criminal, yes. But all them kill the criminal was wrong in my book. No cold-blooded murderer around him, man. So last Friday, mourners remembered him as one who loved people and lived not just for himself. So some people remember Dagpaw as a good person. Leah Tavares Finson, the mother of his 3 children, described Linton as a loving and caring person who was misunderstood by many. So Leah Tavares Finson, Tavares' daughter, and also him have a baby mama of his 3 child, right? Also described him as a loving, caring person who was misunderstood by many. He was such a loving, caring protector. He was my protector. This is a great loss to no matter what anybody says. He was an amazing guy, she said, crying while her children console her. So I was thinking that this is the mother with the 3. So 2 baby mama did it. One to get knocked up by the gang leader, and next one have 3 probably by yard there. Me don't know. People always never understand how I ended up with Chris. But sometimes I think to myself, how did I end up with me, Tavares Spencer, acknowledge? Me I ask too, how you end up with him? More somebody go find that woman and tell me the story. How did you end up with Papa? This is what she's saying now. Tavares Spencer daughter, you know, after the gang dead, you know. People always never understand how I ended up with Chris. But sometimes I think to myself, how did he end up with me? How did he end up with me? I may ask, how did you end up with this man? How did this man end up with you? What was he? I mean, where you meet him? That's why I ask people, was he a classmate, schoolmate? They meet by the taxi, the JUTC bus. They got the same dance, the same club. How they meet? They meet at the same gym, me no know. Eh? People always never understand how I ended up with Chris. But I sometimes think to myself, how did I end up with me? How did he end up with me? So say, how did he end up with me? People ask her, how did she end up with him? But she asked herself, how did him end up with her? She said that for 18 years, Linton was her best friend and a great father to her children, even though he spent most of his time away from them due to incarceration. In utilizing him, Linton's girlfriend, Crystal Garden, cast him as an innocent person who was victimized by the police and alluded to his innocence on the day he was killed, characterizing the report shootout with the police as an allegation. And I believe you, Mama. I believe there was no shootout. I didn't believe there was a shootout. Me not come up with sorry for dog paw. Because if I show you, the senator run up in mouth when that I go get breed for. Tributes in songs were delivered by his eldest son and other family members who acknowledged how much Linton would be missed before the casket was taken to the grave. So them are people here. And them are entanglement them have. And I come grab on for Mark. Let go for the man shot, man. Let go for the man shot, man. Back up. Who else want to jump out? Me ready for you. Show no damn self, man. And make sure you have damn good character too. Because as far as me I read about the corruption of the party, them say Fly Green are the only one who don't have no corruption. As far as what me I see. Fly Green get in trouble, but him are the only one who don't hear no corruption I call upon him name. You all I know. I agree with train and I run over there. And because the man come say it's not right for the Prime Minister wife to be the Speaker of the House. Who to find something wrong with that, but low blow. Something that not happen nowhere else in the world. What hard to understand about that? What hard to understand about that? This is the time Mark Golding create history in a parliament.
The JLP government came to office in 2016. No less than 8 ministers have been forced to resign or have been otherwise sanctioned for a range of serious breaches, and Jamaica continues to rank poorly on international corruption indices. The move in 2020 to take away the chairmanship of most parliamentary committees from the opposition has weakened that mechanism of holding government to account. The maneuvers to delay the tabling of reports from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission remains a contentious matter, especially since the legal opinion on which this delay is purportedly based has been withheld from parliamentarians and the wider public. When the former Speaker was forced to resign as a result of an Integrity Commission investigation, the move to replace her with the wife of the Prime Minister, so that the head of Parliament is now the spouse of the head of government, really does not sit well with the tradition that the Speaker must act independently of the government of the day. The Speaker is intended to be independent and must act independently of the government today. That is the tradition. That is the tradition.
What did this man say wrong? What did this man say wrong? People, be honest. Who were the indecent actors in Parliament yesterday? Who behaved off yesterday? For Bobsy Great and Tom Tavares come out. Who don't have the mouth to talk to nobody, don't go take a couple seats. Go take a couple seats, man.
Of the so-called illicit 6 MPs who are under investigation by the Integrity Commission for illicit enrichment. Remember. Chose to walk out and was left the Parliament without a quorum. I think it's the first time this has ever happened in independent Jamaica. Not in a budget speech. The opposition has been denied the opportunity to finish their presentation. And here I am assembled on Duke Street. I was near the end anyway, but there were some important points that needed to be made. And I'm going to continue. The point I made when they walked out was this. When the former speaker was forced to resign as a result of an Integrity Commission investigation, the move to replace her with the wife of the Prime Minister, so that the head of Parliament is now the spouse of the head of government, does not sit well with the tradition that the Speaker must act independently of the government of the day. That is a fundamental principle of the Westminster system of democracy. And it is protected in a number of ways. For example, in the United Kingdom, nobody runs against the Speaker in an election. They make sure the Speaker is elected because that person is supposed to be independent. So that, I think, that move to do what happened in our... The failure to disclose the identity of the so-called illicit 6 MPs who are under investigation by the Integrity Commission for illicit enrichment remains a festering sore, only made worse by the Prime Minister's gag order on his own cabinet ministers from speaking publicly on matters to do with the Integrity Commission. The Prime Minister's statutory declarations of assets and liabilities and income have not been certified and published by the Integrity Commission for successive years. It is untenable for the head of government of Jamaica not to be in good standing with the country's Integrity Commission for a prolonged period. All I can say to him, and I would have said it to him if we were still in the house, all I can say, if I were in your position, I would take with myself and hand over to someone else who is not compromised.
So now, guys, thank you for watching this video now. I'll cut. But hold on, before I leave, I have some questions. Come and pretend I know it all, you know. Because I always say I'm a student in a class and make sure the comments make sense in every sentence. But the first time on my platform, I like the work, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube and follow me on Facebook. If you don't like how we do, just leave and no screwing and no issue and no trouble with you. Manners and respect anyway. But I have a question to ask. I mean, you guys want to ask question too. I ask Bobsy Grange. Come and know everything, you know. I just read now WikiLeaks. How come you not come out, come defend yourself? More if you know how come two gang leader get dead in a car register to you. How, I mean, a coincidence that? Are you the done of the gangs? Are you the one who sponsor them, car, gun, them thing, the money? Are you a done, Bobsy Grange? Are you a done? We need to know that. Because we don't know, you know. We're not going to pretend like we know that. Alright. We don't like Miss the lady to come defend herself, so we hear the other side. We're not pretend to know everything. No, Mr. Finson, on your side, I know. Question. How a gang leader get free? They with the daughter. How a gang leader get to meet your daughter and have nothing to do with the daughter? at the time of his death, your grand picnic with the gang leader was 10 years old. Jamaica would have never know that unless if the man was still alive, you know. He used to come in the yard, Mr. 7 years. He used to sleep there. He used to wash car, cut the lawn. He used to go to the same school with the daughter. How a gang leader come across the daughter? They get to get a child, breed a daughter, give you a grand picnic. So every day you're looking at that grand picnic, you remember cat paw, paw. Kid is innocent. Picnic have nothing to do with it, how them come here. Very innocent and beautiful. Jaja. That's this question I want to ask. I mean, I know. I mean, I like Mr. Tavares, just like I run up your mouth on behalf of Andrew. I like to hear you. Come out here, come tell me what I go on, because them things are out here again, you know. And then you gone away now, because you hat up your head now, make we go pull them file here. You go hat up your head, make we pull them file, so the people might hear you talk, and they never know who you. So maybe really bring them back the memory, so they can understand who's you. Who's you, man? Anyway, people, thank you for watching this video. If you think somebody will hear this, share this, because I one thing me know, round here, we're not going to make it happen again.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, me say we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste and bust a man to statue. Say we like a cash you, but they got in a figure you. Take the spit of money, got long and say that it's not you. One day the man above him, him a got a bet too much. It in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% free. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption cease. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out the beach. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy